Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are here today again in Cessna 90313 Hotel, my 172, Cessna 172 that I am a member of a club that has this plane, and so I own 5% of this airplane, so like one spar or something. And we are up flying a little bit today, clear left and clear right. I'm heading out here to do a little bit of pattern work, and if you're a pilot, you're like, oh boy, pattern work time. Yes, and I want to talk to you today about why I think this is important and why there's a big difference between qualification, you're qualified to do something, and you're proficient at it. And I think the difference is important, and we should always seek to be proficient, not just qualified.
The Black Arch Protoss holster is the only hybrid-like holster that I can recommend. It does everything that a holster needs to do and is great for strong side carry. They're part of our holster consortium. Go check them out at the link in the description.
So I earned my private pilot's certificate in 2021. People call it a private pilot's license. Okay, fine. It's a certificate in reality. And I, so I've been flying for a couple years, and I tend to go cross-country. I tend to go get, cheeseburgers places, or I've done a couple of longer cross-country trips, 3 or 4 of them. And super fun. But, sometimes it takes you a little while, and you go, gosh, man, I haven't flown in 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm still qualified to fly, but am I proficient to fly? Can I do the things that I need to do? So I need to actually get up in the air in order to be proficient. So I'm just going to come and fly and do the thing today that is the most important thing. And the most important thing is to be able to safely get the plane in the air and then safely bring the plane back down. We call that flying the pattern because you basically fly a box. You fly off one end of the runway, you fly it around to the other side, and you land there. And we're going to do that a couple times today just for proficiency. Now, once we're up in the air, that is going to be a time where we're quiet. I'm going to have a couple of moments there when I'm on the downwind that I can address you a little bit. But for the most part, I am just going to show you doing it. So then that way you can see me do it and recognize, okay, John's doing the thing. And we do that here in order to be a proficient pilot, to be practiced at it, to be ready for it so that when I go do it for real somewhere else at another time, that I am ready. And in the same sense of our self-defense, right? You might have qualified. You might have passed your agency's qual, okay? And that's great, and I'm all about that. However, passing your qual so you're qualified with your firearm does not mean you're proficient with it, okay? So that means you got to get to the range. That means you got to actually go practice. That means you got to go do the things so that you are proficient, not just qualified. And those are very different things, just like in the air. All right, let's call ground up and let's ask him if we can giddy up. Goodyear ground, good morning. Skyhawk 90313 Hotel is at the South Hangars. I have information Alpha, and I'm looking to stay in the pattern today.
Skyhawk 90313 Hotel, Goodyear ground, runway 21 Alpha 4 intersection, taxi Alpha Alpha 4.
It's runway 21 via the Alpha 4 intersection. I'll taxi Alpha Alpha 4 for 13 Hotel. Thank you. Super quiet here today, by the way, super weird. So the reason it's so quiet and the reason I chose today to come fly, for those of you who are pilots, is the Goodyear runway is going to be closed starting tomorrow for 12 days. So all the training aircraft actually pushed them over to another airport so that they can keep training their students for the next couple of weeks. And so in a rare weirdness, number one, it's not crazy hot. It's only 95 degrees today here in Phoenix in early September, which is when this is being filmed, which is rare and weird. All right, I am clear left. I'm clear on to taxiway Alpha, and I am clear right. We're good. So it's super quiet. It's not crazy hot. And this is the last day for a couple of weeks that I can come fly. So I thought I'd make a little bit of content with you guys and bring you up flying with me a little bit, fly a couple of patterns before I actually have an appointment, not with a dentist, with the chiropractor today. So let's just go get in the air a little bit. And I really think my encouragement to you in terms of what this means for difference between qualification and proficiency. Maybe you passed the FBI qual because you took our challenge. And if you haven't, I would recommend you do. Maybe you passed your department's qualification, or you passed, you have your CCW and your state requires a shooting qualification. Most of them, that's like a fog the mirror test or a sobriety test. But let's just say yours isn't, and you at one point passed the test. Okay, fine, you're qualified. That's great, you're qualified. But are you proficient, Just like here in the air, even if you're qualified, but you're not proficient, nobody's coming to save you up there. If you screw this up, you're going to be the one that plows a hole in the ground, and you're going to bear the consequences of your actions, no matter what they are. Same thing in a gunfight, right? You are going to be the one who bears the consequences of your mistakes and of your ill proficiency. And if you are non-proficient on that day, it is a qualification. It's not a qualification. It is a competition between you and whoever it is that's trying to kill you or trying to maim you or trying to take all your things and threaten your life. And so you have to be the one to protect yourself. Nobody else is going to do it. Therefore, you need to be proficient, not just qualified. So we are getting to the place here where I'm going to motor up and do my quick run-up and be ready to do that. My admonishment to you today is, when's the last time you went to the range for proficiency? When's the last time you even did some dry practice? Maybe just some draws to first shot for proficiency. Maybe some target transitions for proficiency. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That's the cool part of the defensive firearms world, is you can get proficient in 5 or 10 minutes, a couple, 3 days a week for a couple of weeks, and your proficiency is pretty well back. And then maybe a range trip to kind of help you. We are here at Alpha 4, which is where we were told to go. So we are going to pull in here to do our run-up. So you can get proficient so fast. Why wouldn't you? Please go get proficient, friends. This is very, very important stuff. Okay, there's that. That's good. Okay, I can put this one back. Very good. Let's go to our checklists. All right, park and brake set. Cabin doors are secure. Oh, that one's not secure. Good. Sip of water. All right, flight controls free and correct. Flight controls are free and correct. Flight instruments, are they set now? Or should be at about 2, what? I don't know. It's about 2.5. Good. 2.6. Yes. Okay, our flight instruments are set. Our fuel selector valve is set to both. Our mixture goes full rich. Elevator trim. Not set for takeoff. We got that now. Throttle to 1,700. All right, throttle's at 1,700. Magnetos. Left, good dip. Back to there, right. Good dip. Carb heat. Good dip. Engine instruments, so my pressure and temperature are good, my amps are good, my suction is good. Oh, my engine instruments are good. Throttle back to 1,000. Navigation lights, let's turn our nav lights are on, that's good. Taxi light off, landing light on. Transponder is squawking altitude. Throttle friction lock adjusted. Flaps are up. Brakes released. All right, on a normal takeoff roll, wing flaps are up. Our carburetor heat's cold. Our throttle is going to go full open. Our elevator is going to lift the nose wheel 55. I'll do actually 60. And our climb speed 70 to 80 knots. Okay, our pre-takeoff briefing like we always do, right? So if we have any problems with the engine while we're still on the runway, we'll pull power, we'll use the brakes we need, we'll get off the runway. If we get up and we have any problems and we still have useful runway, we'll try to put it back down on the runway. And then do the same. If we are in a place where we don't have useful runway left, but we lose our engine before 1,000 feet, we will look straight ahead within 30 degrees for a place to land. If we get to 1,000 feet above ground, which here is 2,000 on our altimeter, then we will try to make the turn and come back to where we are. We're going to fly patterns today. This is going to be fun. He's going to give me the go. All right, here we go. Goodyear Tower, good morning. Skyhawk 90313 Hotel, holding short on 21 at Alpha 4, ready to go for some pattern work.
Six 9313 Hotel, Goodyear Tower. Make right close traffic, runway 21 Alpha 4, clear for takeoff.
Right close traffic and 21 clear for takeoff for 13 Hotel. I know we're closing tomorrow, and this is the slowest I've ever seen this airport in my life.
Yeah, don't get used to it.
Amen. All righty, here we go, up in the clouds. Well, in the beautiful blue sky today. All right, right rudder. Feet on the floor. 40. 50. 55. There's 60. We're up. All right. Let's fly the plane here. All right, there's 250. We're out of runway. Looking good. Engine's performing well. All right, we're going to come around here to 30. Three zero, 03 right here. One. Now we're a little close in. All right, we're going to put a notch of flaps in, 2, 3. Try to maintain 85 knots.
Sky 13 Hotel, runway 21, clear, touch and go.
21 clear, touch and go for 13 Hotel, thank you. All right, we're at 85, perfect. Right where we want to be here. Okay, we get to beam the numbers, our touchdown point. A little bit of breeziness here, there. We're beam the numbers. Pull back to about 1700. Start coming down out of the sky here. Looking for 45 now. Touchdown point. All right, flaps 20. Making our turn here to 12. Good. All right, here we go. Final turn here. 30 degrees of flaps. Get pushed around a little bit, a little high. Come back around here in a second, trust me. Skid and a skosh. Go.